Hello, hello. So I just got done watching Ry's film, War by Deception. I've never seen Loose Change. Have I seen Loose Change? He made a reference to it. Anyway, somebody posted a picture on my Facebook the other day about it being a cruise missile turbine that was identified and not that of a 757. So, I don't know. And to me, at the end of the day, that's not really nearly as important as the portion of the Pentagon that it hit. That's what always fascinated me. And how, with all this crap going on, wow. And even at the trade towers, right? Passports, paperwork, computer, all this stuff that doesn't burn in fires. I just never knew. This is why I questioned everything in the beginning. And then I also realized that kerosene, airplane fuel, couldn't get hot enough to melt the steel girders. It's just, I'm not ever going to buy this. And I didn't know about 3 explosions, or 4 explosions. I'd only heard about 3. I repeatedly saying different private videos from people where I've seen the people that talked about explosions, especially on the main floor, it seemed like, after the first plane. And Bush fucked up, talking about, he said he saw the first plane hit the building. But he was in a classroom reading to the students. So, and how come he wasn't removed from where he was with the little kiddos? I mean, just out of safety for the kids, for crying out loud. I'm just saying. I like the detail that Ry gives in this War by Deception. That's some pretty cool shit. But I still question that whether it even makes a difference what hit the Pentagon or not. You know what I mean? Because you will never convince me that those planes took the trade towers down. It'll just never happen. I've looked at too much. I've seen too much. Building 7 is just another ding, 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 ding. And the fact that we can't get any kind of a real report. When you start checking the backgrounds of the people that were engaged in putting this so-called report together, and the connections everybody has, it's just like, are you serious? It starts to look more like collusion. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like the families deserve a better answer. And we went to war over this so-called New Pearl Harbor, which to me smacked of a plan. It just seemed all planned, and then there's the continuity of government shit. And to me, it's just like this extension of because I've read documents that go back to World War I and whatever. And I started connecting things together myself. So I don't know about this Loose Change movie. I don't even want to go watch it. It just sounded fucking stupid. And I don't have anything really critical to say about Ry's movie either. I mean, it seems fairly accurate, but a little bent on being one politically skewed side of the situation. And that's self-evidenced by the things that he says at the end of this video. And I'm just like, dude, really? The only political choice that we as a people need to make is whether or not we want to continue being ruled over by a group of criminals. And that's all these people are at the end of the day. You can't call this anything less. Now, I find it interesting, and I didn't know this and didn't actually connect this before, that the people sent anthrax were the people that were against the Patriot Act. I always suspected the death of the people that were involved in that, and people that were going to testify and whistleblow and do all this other stuff. I always question that. I question suicide all the time, and I question some of these even what they call natural deaths. And it's interesting that this was presented to me because part of something I watched this morning. I just typed into the search engine for YouTube something about Tim Russerts. I don't know what to tell you about all this, but I've always felt like that man was murdered. He challenged Cheney. Cheney don't like being challenged. That's very apparent. His whole body language and demeanor. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you about that. That's why I started putting him in the music videos I make. Because he's part of... The videos are made from the dreams. They're I call them instant movie clips. This is what I understand. This is what I'm seeing. And I don't know why I stepped back from that. But I think Breitbart was murdered too, so... Does that make me a conspiracy theorist? I don't know. Michael Hastings is dead now. I mean... It seems to me like anybody that tries to tell on this government in any meaningful fucking way winds up dead. Now you can put that in your pipe and smoke it if you want to. But I have to keep stepping back from this. And my condolences to the Russerts family, to everybody who's lost these family members. And to me, it doesn't matter what your political stripe was. It's people were questioning things in a way that was making certain people, Cheney, most especially, extremely uncomfortable. And to not believe that Kissinger is a war criminal is just plain willy-nilly fucking ignorance. And not tying together the symbology that's used, I think, is actually very stupid and ignorant on young Ry's part for discounting the groups, because it appears to me that it was only after Russerts called out numbers 322 and Illuminati and shit like that he winds up fucking dead. So, I mean, yeah, you can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Think about it. Yeah. I don't know why I can't... thinking about him for days. Thinking about a lot of stuff. Yeah. But I don't have any personal criticism for Ry's movie, or by deception. I think the title alone is self-explanatory and isn't really based on any kind of a conspiracy. All of it is based on collusion, and this is what I continue to insist to people. But this is all collusive in nature.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
I made a pail of rice. Want some?
Okay, thank you. And collusion is a felony. Alright then. I'm gonna go get some rice. Yum. Peace out, people. Fascinated me. And how, with all this crap going on, wow. And even at the trade towers, right? Passports, paperwork, computer, not that of a 757. So, I don't know. And to me, at the end of the day, that's not really nearly as important as the portion of the Pentagon that it hit. That's what always... Have I seen loose change? He made a reference to it. Anyway, somebody posted a picture on my Facebook the other day about it being a cruise missile turbine that was identified, and all this stuff that doesn't burn in fires. I just never knew. This is why I questioned everything in the beginning. And then I also realized that kerosene airplane fuel couldn't get hot enough to melt the steel girders. It's just, I'm not... Hello, hello. So I just got done watching Ry's film, War by Deception. I've never seen loose change.